Ruth Jackson.
Ruth Jackson. And how long have you been in this area, Ruth?
Probably 1964,
And the reason for coming to Spring Creek?
because we found our neighbors and some of his friends had this hunting camp here, and we used it one time and fell in love with it, and eventually we were able to buy them out.
Our group here is part of the Robert Jackson Center, and Robert Jackson's Homestead is right contiguous to your property here, and we're in the process of clearing it so that we can do some archaeological discussions about it. And do you have a memory of the property and the building itself?
Yeah, right. We were in the house a number of times. It was a nice old home. What I was surprised at is there was a stable right outside the kitchen where they kept the horses. It was connected to the house, and the house has such a beautiful view of Broken Straw. The barn was so beautiful. We used to play in the barn throwing corn cobs at each other, and it was just really nice. And the bridge was the Spencer Bridge, and there was a plaque on it from 1908, and somebody took the plaque. I can tell you who it is, but and the bridge was always very nice. Trout fishing was good. There were some camps. If you drove straight out through the field, there were camps out there. In the 60s, they used to have cockfights. You drive straight out through the field, there was all kind of traffic, and there were cockfights out there until the police put a stop to that. But we've been all through everywhere here. We know where there are caves up in the hills. It was a big white home. I would say more of a farmhouse type home, really. And had a lot of rooms. They had a front porch, I think. I'm not real sure, but I know the front of the house faced Big Broken Straw, and it was a beautiful view of the creek.
Big barn.
It was a big barn. Yeah. The kids, we had a lot of friends that came up here with us too, and all the kids and the parents liked to play in the barn. So, yeah, it was very nice. It was a beautiful barn. All I can remember is a lot of corn cobs. There was hay and a lot of corn cobs because we used to throw corn cobs at each other.
At one point, the property was torn down, dismantled.
Right.
Do you remember that, or about when that
I
was?
remember it well. I think probably in the 70s. Yeah, because we moved to Florida in the 80s, in 1980, and it was already dismantled by then.
Everything was in great shape until the bridge deteriorated. Quit driving vehicles over it because they drove over it.
Vehicles?
Yeah, cars.
Wow.
Cars and trucks.
And you know how you have to go up to get to the bridge? That was all road level at one time. You just rode right up there. You didn't have that big drop off. Well, you know, the creek and all the floods and everything. What impressed me was that they kept horses right outside the kitchen door.
This would have been in the back.
Yeah, back of the house.
You've been great.
Oh, not really.
Yes, you have been. Thank you.